so I know we have to wrap this up. So have you guys seen the McLaughlin group? Am I the only person who ever watches the McLaughlin group? That's a crazy political show where they all kind of yell at each other. Before there were shows where people like got together and yelled at each other. It's like Pat Buchanan making outrageous claims about something and then someone yelling at it. No. Well, anyway, one of the things they do is really snap predictions at the end, and they do them and they shout them, and they're all non sequiturs, and I don't know. So we can try that. Now I know that we don't need to rush the future. Right, and one of the themes that I heard talking to a whole lot of developers over the last 2 days, hardware and software developers, was that a lot of them have decided to delay releases. Not just Ableton, that we all heard about doing this, but hardware makers, software makers, big companies, small companies. When the developers and engineers have their say, things happen slower. Features happen later, or not at all. So slow development, to me, was the trend that I heard. So for all of us where it's taking us a long time to build all these cool things ourselves, I guess that we get to live by those same rules. Sometimes it's good to, just like developing music, it's good to take time to build stuff. And so I think we'll all be happier when they all take time to build stuff right and then save time down the road when they don't have to go back and fix it.
But they shouldn't tell us.
They shouldn't tell us. That's right. Well, that was the other thing I heard, though. The other trick to this technique is you can't tell anyone what you're doing, because then they don't know that it's late. But with that in mind, closing question in 10, 15 seconds or less, what would you like to be doing this time next year with your music sets, with your music rigs?
Just next year.
This time next year, starting at the...
You know, I think...
no, 15 seconds, big pronouncement.
All right.
Yeah.
Tablet PCs, no more laptops, just tablet PC in one device. It's like your laptop and your lemur all in one, and away you go.
Yep.
With some rotaries.
With rotaries.
With rotaries.
Okay, that's the FLIPMU answer.
And a button that drunk dials random girls in.
And a button that dials random girls. I think you guys are describing the iPhone, so just bigger.
College kid.
All right. Okay, so there's the FLIPMU answer, DERU.
That's not fun.
I think, honestly, in my heart's heart, I would like to have my own controller, which I probably won't build. You've heard it here first. With an integrated light show with Max for Life.
I'd like Moldover's controller and like some lasers I think are underutilized. Sorry. But yeah, lasers.
Freaking lasers are the future. I mean, on everything, lasers. How'd you know? No, 1 year from now I'd like to be taking down a major hardware manufacturer by convincing them that building products with my ideas are going to make them lots of money.
This time next year, I'd like to be using that multi-touch tablet myself. I'd like to have OSC coming out of it, and I'd like it to work not only with some stuff that I've made, but also with something commercial as well.
Holograms.
Want to hear Xenakis in 5.1?
Yeah. Actually, that's going on right now in New York.
Xenakis, well, I saw some DVDs of it. He was doing some, well, they converted a lot of his older pieces into surround. I was like, that definitely fascinates me. I would like to hear his works in 5.1. I don't know why that came up, but
I think I just want Richie's battery-operated heart with a side or a chicken and Sprite.
only happens in ATL.
I know, man.
All right.
That's it.
I don't know where Laura went. Where'd Laura go? I think we're starting the party now, so I'm going to play for a little bit, something very short. I'm only using chord nanos. I better use my teeth somewhere in the set to make it more impressive. All right. Thank you all, and enjoy tonight's party.